Hello, I am Chuck the Boundary Breaker. Whoa, additional credits? The additional credits probably for the people who did the remastering. As you probably already know, I'm going to turn down the volume. This is a game from my childhood. A game that introduced me to what is Final Fantasy. A game I played a whole bunch on the PS2. It's kind of weird playing it with these weird little load screens and just new graphics. Like, you know, you're used to the Final Fantasy 2 version of it. But look at that. That's beautiful. I may do a second version of this game, and the reason why I'm saying that is I may do multiple playthroughs of this game is what I'm trying to say, is just because, one, I like it a lot, two, there's two different sphere grids, and three, I probably do 3 playthroughs of this game, one being on the PlayStation 2, but I don't have the equipment to do it on the PlayStation 2 yet. The reason why I don't do it on the PlayStation 2 is because, you know, it's the older graphics. I want to show off that to, you know, show off what the game looked like back in the back when times. But this is what it looks like in HD in all its glory. I actually own both Final Fantasy. I actually own 3 copies. 3 copies of this game and its sequel, which is fucking bonkers to think about. Because I own the original 2 on the PlayStation 2. I'm talking about this game and its sequel on the PlayStation 2. I own the remaster on PlayStation 3. And then I own the remaster on PlayStation 4. So it's like, I own multiple copies of this game. We don't need to see this. You'll see this in a minute. But here's the menu screen. Data transfer. We're not gonna. Data transfer is if you have data on the PlayStation 3 and just want to move it over. Loads. I don't know if it's gonna let you see this. Oh, it's not. It's not gonna let you see my other load of this game. We're gonna start up a new game. But first I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this game before I start it up. Now this is a game I know backwards and forwards. Like, the only things that I don't know are the stuff that are added in. The stuff from the Japan version that we didn't get. There's things that I usually do through, and when I play through this game, not recording it, that I won't be able to do just because no one's gonna want to see me sit there and attack a bunch of Sin Spawn for an hour just to get Slayer. But yeah, this is the game that introduced me to the Final Fantasy series. It's a game that people really like, or really can't stand. But this is a game that I really fucking like. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy. My favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 7. I haven't bought that on the PlayStation 4, but there's a bunch of games that are from the PlayStation 2 that, just to talk about it, since this game's from the PlayStation 2, there's a bunch of games from the PlayStation 2 that I want to see on the PlayStation 4. One of them being Final Fantasy 12, which should have had a remaster instead of Final Fantasy 0, which I still hold that to this day, because Final Fantasy 0 is so fucking boring. I tried to do a playthrough of that game. I tried to play it off fucking camera. I tried to play it on camera. That game is fucking boring as hell. I could beat the game, but I'm not going to beat the game because I'm bored. It bores me. I'll probably do it again I'll probably try to do it again for a playthrough, but it's gonna be a long time coming because that game is fucking boring, and I'm gonna have to search more shit about that game before I play that game. But without further ado, let's get into this game, a way better game in my opinion. So here's what I was talking about with the 2 sphere grids. There's a standard sphere grid and there's an expert sphere grid. Standard is the classic one from Final Fantasy X on the PlayStation 2 for Americans. Expert is an extra one they add into the game to make the game different. We're going to play with the standard one because that's the one I know. That's the one that I'm more familiar with. I might do another playthrough, like I said, with the expert one. But we're going to use standard. The expert one is just more, it's weird. It's hard to Okay, original or there's a new soundtrack in this game. Do I want the new one or the old one? Let's go original. You know, we'll do the OG. We'll do the OG everything. Or do I want to go? I don't know which one I want to do. Hello everybody, welcome to menu screen for Final Fantasy. We're gonna be looking at these menu screens for about 2 hours. Alright. Arranged? Hold on, I'm gonna really listen to it. I'm gonna turn it up. You might get an echo here because I'm gonna turn up my volume to really listen to it. Okay, I like that one. That's the original. I like the opening better. This is one of my favorite songs from the game, by the way. Alright, we gotta go with the OG. This is my favorite song from the game. It brings back so many memories. I like both of them. I like the arranged one and this one. Is really. So here we go. This cutscene. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. I may not be completely quiet through this, but because there's a lot of points in this game. There's a lot of memories that make me laugh. Well, let me introduce. I'm not gonna. Well, this game is not new, but I can't reveal some of these characters, but I'm not going to tell you who they are. They'll reveal themselves in due time. I always felt this scene was very weird with her doing that. Like I always wanted to see what the other characters were doing. like what the fuck? Auron looks like oh. I don't know which one's Auron. Well, you're gonna know who Auron is in about 2 seconds. So Auron looks like he's about to fall asleep. He's the one in the red. You're gonna be introduced to Auron just very, very soon, so I don't mind revealing him. Damn, they definitely made his eyes a lot bluer in this game. Tidus. This is our main character, everybody. Tidus. But his name's not gonna be Tidus for the sake of this playthrough. Because I always change his name. Just because when I was a kid I always changed his name, so, you know, something I do. I'm also getting more into, like, when I play Pokemon now I change Pokemon's names to names I want to give them.
Story. This may be our last chance.
Listen to his story, everybody. It's maybe our last chance. That's actually very different. The Final Fantasy logo that comes up looks completely different than that. That looks more new in this game. I think that actually the Final Fantasy logo that would come up would actually come up right next to it would be the Final Fantasy logo that's on the cover of the game or on the disc of the game. Up here we are. Oh, this music. Boo doo 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 doo. Did you see that girl's head snap? She's like, what? He's coming. So here we are. Ooh, spooky ghost. And we are celebrity, folks. just like the Kardashians. Nah, no, I'm joking. We're basically Peyton Manning. Our, who's the Panthers quarterback? I know his name. I should know his name. I live in North Carolina. I'm a Denver fan though, so. We're basically like the star player of our football team. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, the game this... Look at that fucking background. I never noticed that. Look at that water. That's fucking cool. You see how it arcs like that? And it's like... Oh man, that's part of the temple and everything. Oh, dude. Just take a few seconds to appreciate that background. That is fucking art. Anybody who says video games are not art should go kiss my ass. Kiss someone's ass. Funny story about this beginning of the game. Also, funny story about the whole how I got into this game is I saw my cousin playing 10-2, the inferior sequel, and I was a little kid back then. And I was like, that game looks awesome, and I want to get it. And for Christmas, I asked for it. My parents didn't get it; had to rent it for me because I couldn't find it in any stores. But they ended up giving me this game. And I remember when I played this game, I didn't talk to anybody, and I got stuck at this part. Because I didn't know I could talk to anybody. I didn't know that's what I had to do. So I was just running around. How do I get out of here? What do I do? So what was I talking about? Let's just talk to these people. Oh yeah, the Panthers quarterback. What's his name? Cam Newton. We're basically him. We're basically him. We're the star player. Some of these people actually talk with voice acting, but some of them just like, good luck. Hey, good luck. This guy talks.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Great
shit.
as ever. Thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
Good to know. Now this chick.
Are you gonna show us that shot tonight?
I don't know. Maybe.
You should do it for us.
It's actually really funny when my cousin showed me what I had to do here, because I almost wanted to return the game because I didn't know what to do. But my mom had my cousin come over and show me, because she was like, he's stuck in this game. We don't know what to do because she doesn't know what to do in these video games. And he came over. He's like, you just come over, see these little kids. Oh, let's talk to this guy first. He's gonna say good luck. Okay, and then this guy.
The game tonight. It's very important.
The game tonight is very important. But he's like, see these kids, come over here. You press X. I was like, what?
Can you sign this?
Can you sign this? No prob. Alright. So there's many names that I could call him. I could call him my name that I always call all my characters. I could call him. I could call him Richter. After Richter Belmont, my favorite Belmont. Or I could call him my wrestling name, which I actually can't fit the full one in. And my wrestling name is actually inspired by a different video game that I love. But, well, my wrestling name, if I was going to be a wrestling name, which was a dream of mine, but then I got hurt, and I got this ankle problem, so I can't. I could call him that. Or I can use the name that I kind of use all the time. Oh, fuck. I could call him... Ject Jr. is what I always call him. Ject Jr. Well, I called him once in my playthrough. One playthrough, Ject Jr. Is Jr. supposed to be capitalized? Hold on. Let me look this up for a minute. So, it's either one of those three names. Which one will I pick? Well, you know what? I'm not going to call him Hunter. Okay, yeah, that's how you spell Ject. That's the first thing I checked. Okay, no, the first J is only one capital F. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to default. And we'll flip on it. Richter or Ject. Okay, ready? Heads, Richter. I'm flipping my phone, by the way, onto my pillow. Heads will be Richter. Tails will be Jack Jr. Heads it is. It's Richter. I really wanted to call him. No, we're gonna call him Jack Jr. That may be ridiculous to you. It's not to me. Because I feel like Jack is that kind of arrogant personality that... By the way, his dad's name is Jack. Alright, there we go. Jack Jr. Do we want to call him that? Ah! Like, there's a curse with this name. The curse is I never finish a playthrough with this name. How many times am I gonna be able to use Richter, though? How many games do I own where I can switch the name of our main character? That's the thing that's always in my head. It's like, I don't own that many games where I could actually be Richter. You know what, fuck it. We're Jack Jr. Please!
Alrighty.
I remember when my cousin did this and like, you just go up to them and press X. I was like, what? That's all you had to do? Spending way too long in Xanarkand.
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal,
I'll do this generic pose.
do this. That will mean it was for you.
I'll
Okay?
show them the Long Island Ice Z, Zack Ryder.
What seat?
Ace block in the front row. Mitch from the right.
Got it.
Here's the thing, folks. That's the only time he ever uses that pose.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3.
Teach us how to blitz!
Hey,
I always thought that
got a
was
game to
lame.
play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
You have
I
girls to
mean,
pay,
tomorrow.
so I'll teach you tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Our guy, he's a nice guy. Pretty sure he would teach these kids how to blitz. But I always thought that was really lame how they're like, 2, 3, we gotta do this together simultaneously. Teach us how to blitz! And they're... Who's that man on that Titantron? On that billboard?
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
Well, let's
Our
listen to
hero,
this.
Jet, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So we're basically like Dale Earnhardt Jr. Great. Except for we don't suck. But yeah, our dad, legendary ball player named Jack. I actually went up to talk to this guy because I was like, why is he on the floor panicking? Is this like a flub up, a fuck up, but which you'll see why I think it's a fuck up later. But yeah, I love that little story because I remember I used to say, Zanara, I said to myself, what are you thinking? A lot
Make way,
at the
make
beginning of
way.
this game. Or I would
Coming
say the
through,
name
sorry.
Zanara a lot because I was like, what the fuck kind of name is that?
Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
I hated this part. You'd think the star player and the hero, the savior of Blitzball would have security. This was always cool to me though. This cutscene. Star player of the Abe. I was probably thinking about the Duggar, so I almost laughed there from the boss actually. His last name is last name is close to that. So I was like, haha, that's funny. That's only a couple letters off. Oh no! This is badass. Almost makes you wish that this wasn't an RPG and this was some kind of action shooter, just with all these shots. Guess what? It's not. Football was real, I'd watch you every day. That and professional wrestling. Boom! He's calmly walking. This song's awesome too. Hopefully it doesn't do what WWE does and cuts out all the music. Hopefully it doesn't cut out the cutscene too. I just realized that. It might do that too. Fuck. Uh-oh. Everything's blowing up. Oh shit. No. Yeah, don't get copyright striked for it. Whatever. Here comes a star player. Orin!
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
See, so we're already introduced to Orin.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Hey, wait!
This is back in the golden age of video games where no one could talk unless they were
not this
moving.
way.
Unless it was a cutscene like this. Or a cutscene like this. A complete CGI cutscene. that to this day look awesome.
Sin?
We call it Sin. Sin? I want to say this is the first ever Final Fantasy game. I maybe actually no, I think 1 did this. But this is like one of like first ever like one of the Final Fantasy games where the enemy get from Jack that sword.
I hope you know how to use it.
It's a complete useless piece of shit too. Anyways, like I was saying, this is like one of the first ever Final.
Don't matter. We cut through.
Fucking Orin, you gotta talk over me. This is one of the first ever Final Fantasy games that I know of, where the main boss actually shows itself right at the beginning. I'm actually, it's like one of the few of them that actually does that, but like, some of the other ones that do it are Final Fantasy VI with Kefka, and I think in Final Fantasy 1 that guy shows himself too.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that
But
matter
like,
and run.
from what I know, Final Fantasy 7, you meet Sephiroth in the middle of the game. You only cut the ones that matter. So you want to cut the ones in front of you. Do you meet Sephiroth in the middle of the game? I know you don't meet him right at the beginning like this. But just a lot of fond memories of this game. And I think this is one of the only games where the main bad guy is actually a monster. It's actually Sin. Sin versus Godzilla would be cool, by the way. Just saying that right now. Technically, Sin's not the main villain. The main villain, well, you'll see. But this is like the final boss guy, Sin.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait,
Wait to die. Just a bunch of awesome one-liners from Orin. Some can't wait to die. Alright, Dragon Fang. I'm really bad at this. This boss, simple and easy, by the way. Just keep on slashing at it. Because it's just gonna keep on using Demi, and Demi, its gimmick is like it takes a 12 to your health. And it will never kill you with Demi. You can let it, literally, I could stand here and let it hit me until I get taken all the way down to 1 health. And it will never kill me. Demi cannot kill you. And this is your first boss of the game, by the way. Something that can't kill you. And unlike Devil May Cry 3, there's no boss rush, so you'll never see it again. This giant penis looking thing. I always thought this thing was a dumb looking boss. This is literally one of the weakest bosses in any game in history. Just because it can't kill you. My one friend tried to tell me that it looks like a sword. Which I could see what he's saying, but like, to me, it looks like a penis. Oh, actually, it's kind of thin on one side, so I guess it could look like a sword. I'm just saying. it's a part of Sin. Well, you'll learn that Sin Spawn are. We're not gonna save yet. Sin Spawns are things that, well, you just saw there, these little creatures, they're things that come off of Sin's
Let's
body.
get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Is that where Expected line new? Because I don't remember it from the PlayStation 2 one. All I remember is him just walking forward and he's like, give me a break, man. Alright, remember in the beginning when I said, that I won't be doing things that I usually do when I play this game when I'm not recording? What I usually do when I'm playing this game and I'm not recording is I would sit here and kill these things 50 times until I was sure I got Slayer. I'm not gonna be doing that. I won't be doing that. And I will never do that while I'm recording. One, why? Because no one wants to see me slashing at bullshit for about a good hour. That would take up a whole video, and I'm not doing it. Number 2 reason why I'm not doing it is because, one, it's not necessary. I can get Slayer anytime, and
This could be bad.
number 3 reason why I'm not doing it is
Knock it
because
down.
when I do want to get
Trust
Slayer,
me,
I'll
you'll
just do
see.
it off camera when I have a save point near me, so all the reasons why I'm not trying to get Slayer. Oh, well, it's good to attack those things because they can harm you. We're not going to use the overdrive on this. That's pointless. Always attack these things so they can't attack you. In fact, that's actually the thing I would do. Oh fuck, wrong one. It's that one all the way in that corner. See? Boom! I wish you get to see the move. But the Sin Scales. After the beggars. One more attack. Saw his shot move that I did on Orin. You know what? Let's go for it. Spiral cuts. Great. Oh shit, I got to. Oh. I always do that. I always do that. And here comes Orin to finish it off. I think I only got to do that once where I hit it with a spiral cut and it blows off. Yeah, overdrive in this game, they're like limit breaks, they're your special moves, they do extra damage, blah 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 blah. You don't need me to tell you all this shit. There you go. Look at that Mario leaping ability. He literally was in a Mario pose when he jumped. Here we go, CGI. Alright!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
Hey! Hey!
My old man?
Hey, hey. You haven't got the Sega CD yet? Huh? What are you gonna do? Wait for Nintendo to make one? Huh? Or are you gonna be waiting for a couple fucking years because it took them all the way to GameCube to make CD games? Oh, better get the Sega CD.
I thought about a lot of things.
Don't get the Sega CD.
Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
Blame on the Tron,
I
man.
think I had a dream of being alone.
Sounds
I
more
wanted
like a nightmare.
someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
That's actually a nightmare for me. I would never want to be alone. But yeah, yeah, don't get the Sega CD. If you find it at a flea market or something, Sega CD sucks. That's all you need to know. Unless they're selling it for like pennies,
Anybody there?
really super cheap, don't get it.
Aaron!
Well, for one, you need to get a Sega first too. Sega Genesis.
Hey!
Hey! I always wanted to go to my flea market and buy an old console. Problem with that is with these I don't know how they hook up to TVs. Like, I don't know what adapter systems I would need for it. Alright, so here's the thing that I don't know from back. There are these things.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
But there you go, there's a little talking segment. Something written on it. I forget what they do. Whatever they tell you about, I basically do without knowing. Not reading, without them telling me what I have to do to get them. But those are like little Albed signposts. And if you couldn't tell, that's a weird language that was in. And you'll learn later what that language is. In fact, I kind of told you what that language is. This thing, we're not going to be using. This thing gives you a certain item if you collect it in your other saves. Now, there's a reason why I'm not getting that thing. It's because I don't want that certain item because I want to show you where all those items are. I don't want to start out this game OP. Now we're swimming around here. You see I'm picking up chests. Now, when I played this game originally, I did not get any of these chests. And it took you a very long time in the game to actually get what these things hold. And I can't remember... Well, if I look at my menu, I can remember what they were. Probably those potions of Phoenix Downs, but... Yeah, it was potions in Phoenix Downs. For some reason, I thought they were high potions. But yeah, getting those things later in the game kind of sucked. I mean, this isn't a game like Kingdom Hearts where they have a treasure count, so it doesn't really matter. God, I hated the treasure count. Especially when you were down to like one treasure left in Kingdom Hearts. But 100% the game, you're like, fucking tell me where the treasure is, you know? I remember there was a lot of parts in Kingdom Hearts 1 where I was like that. I was like, God dang it, there's one treasure left, and I cannot find this fucking thing to save my life. I ended up 100%ing it though, you know. Still haven't 100% Kingdom Hearts 2, by the way. That game is fucking almost impossible to 100%. There's people who can do it, and the people who can do it, I fucking commend you. You are better people, you're better, players than me. Even though, well, I say that, but I could 100% that game easily if I had the fucking time. But I don't have the time. Here's the one with the high potion. Okay. I always got that one, because I remember this path veering off, and I'll be like, what's down here? But I always remembered I would just swim straight towards here every time I played this game. I didn't know there was chests there until my cousin actually showed me this area when he was playing it. And here we go. I always wondered what made that rock bridge suddenly collapse like that. Until, like, now, I actually wondered that. Because now, looking at that bridge, being an adult, that thing looks like it's just being held together. It's not like... It's like, it doesn't look like they were meant to touch like that. It just looks like that's how the rocks fell. And then with his weight on there... Well, still... Actually, the more I think about it now, still, it would have collapsed as soon as he got on it. It would have collapsed, like, all of a sudden. So maybe these things attacked around, man. Alright, so these things, I don't know how to pronounce their names, the Sahagin? The Sahagin? The Sahagin, that's what we call them. We're gonna attack Sahagin C. Boom! One shot kill, baby. Too bad we don't have Slayer. Then we attack this one. Boom! Overkilled that one. Alright, the final showdown. Epicness. Here we go. We're about to cut what? What's in there? Big monster time. And look at this. Oh shit. Bam. And that's the only time you actually see blood in this game. Well, not the only time, but like the first time. The first time you'll see it from a fiend, because fiends most of the time don't bleed. They just sparkle when they die. Alright. We're not afraid. Fuck this guy. Boom. Never mind. Very afraid. It's another guy that can't kill you. Because look. His attack's only half your damage. Half your health. Oh. This is what we call in the RPG industry, a story boss. A boss you can't beat because the story does not allow you to. Uh-oh. Nor can it beat you. It is not an unbeatable boss. Well, it is an unbeatable boss. Here it comes, coming after you. I'm gonna eat you whole, kid. No way. I never got how we got away because him smacking against that wall. It could still suck us in. Just a little nitpick. But instead of the current sucking us in, it actually shoots us out.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Out of the frying pan. Into the freezer. I never got the point of that close-up on that statue. Like, was this supposed to be a jump scare? Didn't work, but nice try, game. And you can't really see the statue ever again. Cool.
Need fire.
Need fire. Well, this is a Final Fantasy game. Just use your magic. Oh yeah, that's right. You're not a magic character. Huh. Sucks to be you, kid. Oh, there's the statue. There's the statue. And look at that back there. Look at that door. That door looks awfully familiar to me. You'll be seeing a whole lot of doors that look kind of like that. And like this one. We're gonna head this way. This way. And up here. What's this? We got some withered bouquet. Though it doesn't look like flowers, it just looks like fucking wheat. Alright. Another high potion. Can't complain about that. Always like the high potions. Don't want to use them yet though, because they're not needed. They're really not needed. Anybody who uses a high potion now isn't the smartest person on the earth. But ethers are very good for your MP, your magic points. Which this game combines magic points and skill points together. Like most games. Later on, games will separate them to where your magic points only... well, wrong way. Your magic points only affect magic moves, and your skill points affect skill moves. But this game, there's only magic points, so... all moves are affected by 1 point. And there we go, we got 2 rocks. Or flint. It's 2 rocks, I don't care. Cause what are those in chests around here? But fuck it. Actually, let's check in that room one more time for a treasure chest. Guys are probably gonna go insane and yell at me like, why are you going in there again? There's no treasure chest in there. There's nothing in there. You got everything. What are the chances, though, of getting into these destroyed ruins and finding a withered bouquet? And by the way, you could use this thing. You could burn this thing, this little cloth here. But I guess the point is that cloth is supposed to be wet. But why the withered bouquet survive? But what's the chances of him finding flint and tinder? Or flint and a withered bouquet in the same spot in this temple ruins? Not likely, so you should thank his lucky stars. Jason's watching you.
I need food.
I need food.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
What a
You
dick.
came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
What's he mean by that? It's been 10 years. 10 years since what? 10 years since he lost the game? Not likely, because he's like only 18, 16. He's one of the younger Final Fantasy characters. Well, main characters.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
I got all the wood you need right here, boy. Coming to get you. I always thought this was cool. There's a lot of things in this game that I always thought was cool. Yeah, coming to get you, boy.
Give me a break!
Alright, first thing we want to do is we want to potion ourselves, because we can die in this fight. Ow. Thanks, buddy. Flash. Flash. Ow. Potion. Flash. Wait. Are we supposed to potion ourselves, or...? Hold on. Fucking me. Okay, so we're supposed to potion ourselves. And guess what? I didn't save. And this is a game with checkpoints. Fuck me. You know what? I'll be on later on tonight with more of this game. That's a little taste of what the game is like. And while it's not brutal, but, you know, I'm an idiot and I thought I could survive. And my idiot self said, hey, you know, you could take this guy. It's a... I thought it was a cinematic thing, because I was like, the person who's supposed to show up is supposed to show up by now. Actually, I wonder, where am I in the save data? Yeah, load this game. Where am I? Let's see where I am in this game. Yep. Yep. Too far ahead. So, you know what? I'll see you guys later on tonight. What I will do is I will get to the point where I was in that game, and then I will come back to, later on tonight, and I will get us even further. So this has been Checkpoint Boundary Breaker. We made a major fucking fail right at the beginning, and I'm an idiot. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.